optimism, right? Let's have some
I know.
optimism tonight, you know. But
Oh
again,
yeah, yeah,
but hey, look, it can happen though. It can happen.
yeah. I'm just teasing because
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I like I like to like go against I like to go against the grain
yeah.
sometimes. So it's like when
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna win 100%." I'm like, "No, we're not."
No. Well, 100%. I don't know about that, but because again, you never know. It's any given Sunday, and Detroit is a pretty tough team. You know what I mean? Like they play super hard. So I mean, they're not gonna lay down.
Yeah, exactly. How many games have they won in a row? Have they won like six in a row?
No, I think they lost to the Panthers 2 weeks ago, and then they beat the Bears last week. So
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Bernard stole my information.
it is
What's up,
Packers
Packers Kingdom?
Kingdom.
I was just gonna say that, like these. First of all, these the ESPN analysts is so suck because you're talking about that we had the easy scores, but who did the Detroit really play that's good? They
Well,
they beat a Vikings team that they it was a 50-50 game and we smashed them. Every team that they played, the only player of the team they smashed was theirs. Who they really smashed? They got smashed on.
well,
Sam Darnold had Sam Darnold in the run game had like 500 yards in total over them. Like, come on now.
whew. Yeah,
And we played better in Carolina.
for the most part they played the same a lot of the same opponents we did this year.
Exactly.
Well,
Um,
Remember they are they are. I mean, they're not the same team on the road as they are at home. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if their offense is based on precision and speed,
yeah,
a sloppy cold field is a nemesis to that.
yeah, because
So
they play great on turf. And, Lambeau is regular grass. So
yeah,
you know.
yeah. So did you all read into see all those sour, whiny Viking fans who said that the Packers like did something weird to the field to make it slippery, like they watered it?
You know what? You know what? Viking fans are the king of excuses, man. Like they are the king of excuses. Stop making excuses
Like,
and accept the fact that we whoop your ass.
yeah,
Yeah,
we could have made an excuse that no, we took our L and rock with it and said we got y'all next game.
Yeah,
Like I said, like okay,
yeah. I mean,
the people said if you the people on our side said tell your team to wear better cleats, and you know what the team
mm,
said? The team said no, we're still gonna beat them. Okay, you can't force nobody to wear better cleats, so Darius Smith was the only smart one because he know the field, he know it, so he wore the cleats he's supposed to wear. You know, it ain't my fault.
yeah.
Everybody else was hard headed. That's on you.
I don't
yeah.
know.
It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna finish it by saying that it's just amazing that the Viking fans are searching for every excuse to say why they lost.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
And it's helping them too. Now, if they were slipping silent and still beat us, they would have said, y'all suck.
Hmm.
Nope. So,
I don't know. They can never admit the fact, or or say that, oh, we whooped their ass. They got us. They were the better team that day. No, it's always an excuse. It's always about the officiating, It's always this and that. I'm just so sick and
We had
tired.
he had an excuse, a lot of excuse. First of all, I don't even think that Joe Barry really watched film. You see, when they watch film and they come together as one,
Yeah.
it's a different takeover. But
Mm.
if we were to play defense how we played week one, we
Yeah.
most definitely would have had a career high. We would never beat the Dolphins if we would play like how we did 8, 9, wait, 4 weeks, the first 5 games, the first 7 games. Then playoffs, don't even look in the playoffs. Just put Jordan Love in. But when I see that how we played came up together on the Bears, I'm like, oh yeah, like Douglas said, you gotta make them mad. Tell them that they suck, and tell them that they made Jair Alexander be mad. They told Jair, you suck. You let Justin Jefferson just beat you like that. He had to turn. He had to show him that I'm him. If you gotta do that and make that person mad the day before the game and make them locked in, then do it.
Mm.
Piss the defense off. Everybody get pissed off. Nixon, like you said, they pissed me off, and I showed them that. They said that. Oh, Keyshawn Nixon, when you get the when you halfway there, I guarantee you the kicker tackle you, and then the kicker couldn't tackle him. If you gotta do that, if you gotta do that to make people want to play, then do it.
Mm.
Yeah. So what happened the second half of the Bears game that made everything kind of click in, or do you think it happened after the Bears game?
It happened. I said it happened like um before the Bears game, I believe, the second half.
Yeah.
No, damn
Yeah.
well we would not lose to those Chicago Bears. So and I hate people like, oh, they played the Chicago Bears. Like, it's still a football team.
Yeah.
Like, even if
Yeah.
we win, if we do win and we lose, they still criticize the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
but now we got Detroit Lions fans now running their mouths all week.
they're
You know
gonna,
what I mean, and
gonna make
acting like they Super Bowl champions. And this one defensive player on the Lions.
Elliott.
He said that Rogers. He said that Rogers was talking smack about the Lions and disrespecting Detroit. But when Rogers talked about the Lions, he was praising the Lions and giving them credit. Like Rogers hasn't said one bad thing about Detroit, but he took it and saying that he was disrespecting them. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So he's just trying to pump himself up for the game.
Yeah,
But the thing I find interesting is that you said the Lions fans are coming out and talking smack. I didn't know they had fans.
yeah, me neither.
And
But
and to be honest, I haven't seen anything. I mean, but
I
you know, I,
mean, I, yeah, I mean, well, no, well, that's what happens when you're so bad for like decades and decades and decades, and then when your team finally has some success, then you start pumping your chest. And I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Look, talk your talk, but
is that a lot of Twitter talk?
yeah, Twitter, mostly on Twitter.
just put the seasoning on it. I'm gonna go lay down. All you have to do. And no more seasoning.
So AJ says I'm too busy on Mortal Kombat. You feel me, fool? So yeah, I feel you, fool.
Oh,
What is Mortal Kombat?
I think that's a video game.
I figured. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Higher point of view. How's it going? Good evening.
We got
All right.
Mr. Higher Point of View in the house. Oh, what's up, man?
How y'all motherfuckers doing?
No, man.
We're hanging in there.
Yep.
Figured we'd talk a little ball. I started this off by telling Bernard the Packers were going to lose, but I was just joking around.
Uh,
What you
Like,
what you should have Hey, my bad. What you should have told Bernard or asked Bernard is, do you think Aaron Rodgers is washed?
No. I am me. It's me.
I
Bernard,
seen you said that the other day. That gave me a
Bernard is
Yeah.
little
washed.
giggle, man.
Yeah.
No,
Taylor
Yeah.
I
Bell,
would.
what's up with you?
Shit, man.
Taylor.
Xbox Series X, S.
You ain't on that because I'm on that, bro. You told me you couldn't find me. I'm
Bro,
trying to see what you got on Madden, bro. I've been practicing with other teams because I know you're gonna pick the Packers, and I don't want to do Packers versus Packers because I'm a realist. So I've been picking
Yeah.
Kansas City. I've been
uh,
picking the LA Chargers to play you. But
I,
do you got the new gen, bro?
no, I said I'm finna order it. What I'm saying, I'm trying to find a good deal.
Man, fuck a deal. Go buy it. It's worth it. Whatever you pay for it.
Man, money is hard to come by. Man, I gotta pay.
No, it ain't. Hey, they print it every day, bro. You got 24 hours just like everybody else.
Bro, especially if you cheat me out of my money. I showed you the text message.
That's cool, bro. Hey, that ain't the only establishment that exists in this world, bro. You can't limit yourself to one place with 4 fucking walls. They got so many other places out there.
Like,
Hey, if all
Yeah.
fails, I could be a pimp at least.
Hey, high point of view. Did you see? You probably don't watch it, but did you saw Stephen A. Smith went ape shit on Rogers yesterday, talking about Rogers when I guess the reporters asked Rogers a question about his future in Green Bay. And Roger was talking about the great memories and all that stuff, and Stephen A. didn't like that. He said that shut up and ball and all that stuff. I mean, what do you think about all that? I mean, it's probably BS, but I was like, dude,
You said initially, no,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because I've had enough of all of those outlets. I told you guys only listen and watch for Packer outlets, for people who actually know the Packers. Because me, you, Taylor Bell, of course, TR, we all know more about the Packers than Stephen A., Chris Broussard, anybody you want to name. So it's just the I just look at where the opinions come from, and it's just not valuable enough for me to give it any kind of credit or give it any kind of click. I used to do it. I used to listen to Colin Cowherd every morning. Used to watch Stephen A. Smith every morning, Skip Bayless every morning, good, bad, or indifferent. But I'm a real deal Packer fan, and when you're not in the best interest of my team, I just can't follow it.
Yeah. Do you think?
And
Rogers?
well,
Go ahead.
can I comment quick?
Go ahead.
Before you ask another Rogers question, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
The thing is people ask him questions, and he gives thoughtful answers, and he's at the point in his career. Well, there's nothing wrong with looking back and kind of smelling the roses as you're there. And he answered honestly. And then jokers like Stephen A. Smith take those words and just twist them inside out. It's just ridiculous. So higher point of view is right. I don't watch any of that crap. I'd rather, get my news and information from dudes like you and other Packer fans.
Hey,
It's
TR,
real.
and simple as that. Hey, look, simple as that. Just like when, where am I going with this? Brain fart. Hold up, y'all. Okay, yeah. Just like when when Aaron said something about the Detroit game, like before, when he was like, "Oh, you guys doubted us." I forgot what outlet it was, but I came across that he was like, "Aaron Rodgers is already talking like they won the Super Bowl. They didn't win nothing yet." So do you not want the motherfucker to be confident? Can he just say that you guys doubted us, which you did, and most of our own did? Can the man say that and say that now you doubted us, now look at us? Can he have confidence in himself? Can he boost his team, his other teammates who might not be as confident as him, to get on his level? Can he not do that? Everything this motherfucker does is a fucking problem for these people. That's why I stopped watching them. That's why I stopped giving them my clicks. I used to listen to Colin Cowherd every day. I emailed him 10 times after he said I would take Mark Sanchez over Aaron Rodgers right now. I don't give a fuck at what point of which careers they were in. Mark Sanchez went to 2 straight AFC championships. I don't give a fuck about none of that. When he said that, I emailed him profusely. He never answered me. I called the show, and I don't do that kind of shit. But Anybody in their right mind at this point would not take Mark Sanchez over Aaron Rodgers. So I'm gonna fall back, y'all.
Bro, have Mark Sanchez even won a Super Bowl ring yet?
Yeah, Mark
No.
Sanchez. Yeah, I mean,
The
I
expert Colin Coward said that, you guys. I don't give a fuck at what point of both
Oh,
careers
but
it was. It's
Yeah.
hey, that year Aaron could have went 0-16 and fucking Sanchez could have went fucking 16-0. He still will never ever in his dreams even be better, nowhere near. So when it's somebody, a trained expert who gets paid a lot of money, when somebody says that, I'm not listening anymore.
yeah, but
Yeah.
let me tell you this, high point of view. But he been speaking highly about Aaron Rodgers now because when they were 4-8, they bashing him.
They want to look smart, Taylor. They want to look smart. So
Right.
now hey,
Now they
throw
have
away
one
all the
done.
bullshit I said before. Now the Packers are good. I don't want them. I don't need them on my team, and I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't want their support.
Yep.
It's only
True that.
it's only one girl on that show that really hate Green Bay. She stick with her words. And everything Packers do, if they win, she say, "Well, they play the Bears and all this and that." But Detroit went down the same path.
Wait, who's this girl? Packers Kingdom.
It's the little mixed girl with the curly hair, and she dark.
Oh,
Like, she mixed. She dark. You
Joy
know
Taylor,
Joy Taylor.
I
Her?
think so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so. She had
Malika
like a mold on her
Andrews.
face or something. She had like a mold on her face or something, but she high like she's like my skin
Got a
color,
motor?
but a little lighter.
She good looking?
I
Yeah,
mean,
she
Joy
fine.
Taylor's been
She
talking.
fine.
When she on
I,
TV, she gonna be fine, but fuck her
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Because she like give us can somebody give us props? Like it's not hard. Y'all talking about Detroit? Okay, Detroit won 7-2 and win, but then it just got smoked by Sam Darnold, and we won our 5 games. We did not lose not one.
Oh, you talking?
Hey,
Yeah,
but
that's
Taylor,
cool.
if you notice, the Packers play better, or Aaron Rodgers plays better when his back is against the wall and when everybody's doubting him, which he did again this year, which he proved again this year. So I just don't want to hear from him. I don't even care what they say at this point because it means nothing. I care what you say. I care what Bernard says. I care what TR says.
And plus we have our advantage. Like I said, if we ball out first quarter, second quarter, we really gonna put you on your neck. Second quarter, we are number one in second half adjustments of beat the crap out of the team.
Hey Taylor,
if we ball out first quarter, second quarter, it's gonna be icing on the cake. So
all right, so while we on this subject, let's get a roundtable question. Sorry to take over,
Wait,
but I need to ask.
hold on. I just got one, and this is my last Rogers question, and I promise I'm not gonna. But about him, do you think he should just come out and say that he's coming back and stop it with this circus act?
Yes, that would help.
I think that's why Stephen A. Smith was so frustrated because he's gonna be like, all this off season, here we go again. Brett Favre.
Stephen A. always been on Aaron Rodgers' team through the playoffs to the playoff chokes or whatever you want to call it. Stephen A. always tell A-Rod will be back next year in the following year. This year, Stephen A. was upset because how he treated the rookies. I ain't gonna lie, it's a shame somebody in the locker room.
I don't know about that.
It's a shame somebody in the locker room have to tell you to be the better leader. But hey, he changed. But you should be a better leader automatically. You knew taking that money, you could have gained some money back if you wanted a better team. But you got to take what you give. You want the money, you got to take the consequences behind it.
That's right. If I could just step in quick. Hello from Algo Juker. That is my son. So hello, son. Love you, buddy.
You said that's your thug, TR?
That's my son, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, high point of view, he been around us too much.
Hey, but look, to the question I was going to ask y'all, I'll give my answer first. What like we got to do a lot of things, but what's the main thing we got to do to beat Detroit? I'm gonna give y'all my piece. My piece is get an early lead because somehow this team, to me, obviously any team probably does, but this team plays better with a lead.
And also we play better. And also we play better behind the sticks too as well. So hey.
Yeah, I think you make a good point. Get out ahead. And one of the reasons, and I keep saying this over and over, is that the defense is built to play from ahead, right?
Mm,
And the more you force the other team to have to pass, the more the defensive line can take over, get pressure up the middle against Goff, and he stands in the pocket. He's not a running quarterback,
I
so you're
guarantee.
going to throw everything off, and
No,
you'll have a
you
snowball
want him.
effect.
No,
mm,
but TR, you want Jared Goff to move out the pocket. You want him to. He can't throw in a cold like that. And we noticed this the Rams
Yes,
game. If he sits in the pocket and you blitz him, he's like Kirk Cousins. You sit in the box and he blitz him, and he got a top two O line. So he sit. He
yeah,
can make. He can be. He's tall. So he's not short, so he can make the play. But if you move him
yeah,
out of the pocket and have Jair keep running and communication, safety. Make sure you have your back end, linebackers, corners, have your back ends, and Preston Smith. I think Preston Smith gonna get these 2 sacks. When he get these 2 sacks, then he gonna get his $4 million in bonus. He
mm.
get
yeah.
more bonus now.
You're right, Taylor. My point of pressuring up the middle is you want to get him out of the pocket.
Yeah, push him
You
up the
Yeah,
know?
middle,
yeah.
push him up the middle, and crash down, and
Yes.
and then it's a pick. Jair gonna. I wish we had Gary and Stokes. I'm telling you, the Detroit team don't want to see us with them two. They don't want to see us.
I
We
do
owed
want to
him one
see.
anyway.
I don't think they want to
I,
see us, period.
I do want to see the offense get out to a hot start and put up points,
Throw a bomb
touchdowns,
to
or
Watson.
a
Throw a
field goal.
bomb.
Yeah, you get up to get up to a fast start
Because
and put up points.
But could we throw a bomb to Romeo too though? Like he is fully
yeah,
capable of doing that, and that could be a decoy. They think everybody don't think that these coaches don't know. We gonna go deep to Christian Watson. People gonna look out for that. We should go deep to Romeo, bro. He could bring one in.
Jeff Okuda might not play either, so it's a really vulnerable for them. A real
Oh yeah,
vulnerable
yeah.
pass.
The Lions secondary can't be had. Like this secondary can't be
But
had.
we have
I
to tackle DeAndre. We got to tackle DeAndre Swift, and we got to tackle Jamal Williams. We have to tackle.
What about
Yeah,
Aiden Hutchinson? I cannot wait to see David just wipe him down, man. I can't wait to see that.
yeah.
He wiped him down last time. I was an injured Bakhtiari. Now you got a Bakhtiari that's full healthy.
Mm-hmm. He got Butsy, Ari Jenkins, and Josh Nyman back. So I mean, our line is getting loaded at the right time, man. It's getting loaded at the right time.
For
We
sure.
playing good at the right time, man.
Yeah, man. So
Man, I can't wait.
hey, Romeo, almost you speaking of that high point of view, you remember that Patriots game that Rodgers threw a bomb to Romeo and Romeo dropped it. I thought he caught it, but once he went to the ground, the ball fell. You
Yeah,
know,
So
I
why
thought it was a
are you
catch too,
You
but
should
they
be
yeah,
they
straight. I shared. I shared my food. With who?
they
With
worried about
Tyler.
that.
I shared
yeah.
my food. Didn't I tell y'all to stop cooking in my house at 10 o'clock? This is not my. It's 9. It's 9 o'clock.
Hey,
Do,
mute.
do we do we listen in or mute? No, we should
Right,
mute.
I know. In the
Yeah,
middle of me saying mute, I'm like, never mind. This is the gym on the way.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Taylor, stop jacking off.
yeah.
When his dad said that, I about fell off my seat.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
dying. I was dying. I was
Yeah,
also dying, TR, knowing that you stuffed your face in a pile of snow after a Packers loss. I must know which one that was.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey,
well,
you know I hate the cold. I couldn't do that.
well, the main one Dr. was talking about was it was back in the day, Vikings against the Packers. They both started out 4-0, and we were at a party, a game party, Viking and Packer fans. Packers lost. I went outside and I just laid in the lawn for like an hour. Don't
Mhm.
talk to me. Don't touch me.
Mhm.
So she's not exaggerating. I did that.
Yeah.
How back in the day was it? Was it Brett Favre
It
Packers
was
or earlier than that?
Yeah, it was Brett Favre Packers. It was like late '90s, something like that. No,
Mhm.
mid '90s. Yeah.
So let me ask y'all too. watching we've all seen Brett Favre's whole career and Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. They both have a certain kind of thing about them that just I don't give a fuck. Whenever it is, I just want to see them hike the ball and just do something. You know what I'm saying? So, do you guys agree with me? They both have the same effect as far as when you see him just on that field about to take the snap, you just ready to see what he's about to do. I don't get that with everybody.
Who? Talking about them two.
Favre and Rodgers, yeah, they just have a certain kind of aura around them that just when they get in, my eyes can't leave them.
Because
yeah. Well, they're both exciting quarterbacks to watch.
I mean, I feel like that with Patrick Mahomes as well.
Yeah,
me too. But
Patrick
me
Mahomes.
too.
But not Josh Allen though. I feel like he's gonna throw a pick.
Yeah, I'm not there with Josh Allen yet. I'm only there with Pat and man,
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert gonna be okay, man.
Oh, what about Tom Brady? Did Tom Brady get you that same feeling?
No.
Somebody needs to take. Well, okay. Yes, he gives me something else. Yeah, but similar to that. But somebody needs to take him in the backyard. He's gonna get on his knees, put a bag over his head, and just shoot him in the back of the head. This year he gotta go.
Yeah. True.
I don't want no.
I know.
Brady. Oh, I don't want no bullshit. They better not win one game.
Yeah, it might win one in the playoffs though, but it's probably against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking want. I ain't trying to bring it up. I'll play anybody, but I don't even want to have to fucking go there again either. Get them out of the fucking way.
Oh, who are Tampa or the Cowboys?
Tampa. Hey, everybody else, I ain't tripping off. I ain't tripping off Tampa either, but I just don't want to see Brady no more.
No. Let's beat Brady. I kind of want some payback on Tom Brady.
Oh yeah.
That championship game. You know what I mean? Let's get some payback.
I mean, that would be right to do it at their house, but I just don't even want to bother with them. I don't even want the storylines again, Rodgers. I don't want. I just want them. Hey, let the Cowboys or somebody just knock them out and we'll move on, man. That's it, bro. That's it, bro.
Cowboys,
you ran out of luck. Your wife left you.
We know we own a Lambeau
She's with
South.
the jiu-jitsu coach. Hey, she didn't pick the jiu-jitsu coach over you, Brady. What is you doing wrong? That avocado ice cream must not have been working out.
We own Lambeau South.
Yeah, but anyway, I prefer his new girl anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, Rodgers got a new girl.
Aaron Rodgers got that Riz. I need Aaron Rodgers Riz.
He got a new girl every year.
Yeah, she's the daughter of the Milwaukee Bucks owner.
Oh, really?
So he went to that?
Yeah. Do you remember
what
that
about the witch?
They probably broke up. Yeah, they probably broke up.
Hey,
it didn't work on him.
They broke because Aaron Rodgers was terrible in front of her.
She thought she could handle the complicated fella. Only certain people can handle this guy. Yeah. Ayahuasca route tree, the Favre Watch 2.0. Now all of a sudden we done lived through this. You're gonna make us do it again every year. Oh, I don't know. You're coming back. Just tell us. We drafted somebody, wasted a pick because you wanted to bullshit like you were leaving and you knew you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's Brett Favre over again.
I honestly don't think he knows for sure.
Look,
I honestly don't.
I heard.
Do you think he's milking it? Do you think he's
smart enough though, TR? He's very brilliant enough to know.
Trolling.
Yeah.
He has to get himself ready way ahead of time to know he's coming back. He knows he is. Just enough of the bullshit. Next year, man, hey, the day after we win, not even the day after, because once you're at the podium, Aaron, they're going to say, what about next year, Aaron? You're going to have to say, we're going to run it again. Just say it then. Don't say, oh, I don't know. No. Tell us after we win a Super Bowl so you can run it back and go out like Elway. Come on.
Yeah.
I got a question. Not a question. I read this article. He was saying that he came when he went to Alaska after he got done from the trip from Alaska. He be seeing.
Hey, continue on, Taylor. What are you cooking? No, I must know. Continue on, but what the fuck you cooking? Eggs?
I'm cooking me some hamburgers.
No. All right, continue.
But he said that he sees a man with all black on with a hat. He sees it, and on the field, I think why he be throwing the picks because he be seeing that dude right there. He think he sees somebody, but it's nobody there. He look up like, oh shit, because he be so high. He
And he
tells you.
also, hey, he don't see defenders a lot because he hasn't thrown any picks. So if that's a real thing, but they also have a saying that says the
No, he
computer sees.
no,
I
I
mean, the
know.
computer quarterback sees ghost. So
No, but he
Yeah.
said that he sees that he said that he sees that everywhere he go. Like he could be in his house, he see a man with a hat, and it's on Twitter, and I'm
okay,
like,
well
who?
maybe I mean he has a
I'm like, who
successful
this?
life, so maybe he wouldn't be the same without that hat. And KH, you gotta run it back. I don't want to hear it, KH. You gotta if you win another one, you gotta run it back. If you lose the next one, it's cool. It's like okay, he defended the title, he got another one, he got two. He's probably the second best quarterback ever in everybody else's mind. He's number one in mine, but great. Brady's gonna be ahead. And the only way he could compete with Brady, even have a conversation, is if he gets two in a row on the way out. But he ain't gonna
Yeah.
get 6 or 7, however many Brady
No.
has. But bro, if he gets two in a row and do the Elway thing, that would be nice. Because this year
Yeah.
people were saying we wouldn't expect it to win. Next year we're gonna have a little more draft picks, and like something's gonna happen, bro. I don't know, man. I'm riding this
So
wave until I see otherwise, y'all. This is our fucking year, bro. We all thought this was our year when we all started week 1. We predicting records and all that. We didn't get there the route that we thought we was. We went on a freeway. They said it was a fucking, a fucking pothole, and they had to do some construction, so we had to take another route. But we
No,
still could get to the
I
Yeah.
knew,
destination. The
I
playoffs
knew,
start Sunday.
I knew it was gonna be a 10, 9, 18. I knew it was gonna be an 11 or 12, 13 because Devontae Adams MVS was important to this offense. Lucian Patrick, all them guys was important.
But
yeah,
he
yeah,
also told us to tamper
Billy,
expectations, so
Billy,
we all should have listened to the man.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
We should
he
have listened.
did.
He said it. He tried to tell us.
Yes,
That's like saying, "Oh, you touch the fire, you're gonna get burned, and when you touch it, you get mad at the person." Well, I fucking told you.
yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Well,
sit back, relax, and be
Billy Turner
patient.
was Billy Turner was
I will
important to
push
us.
back a little bit because we did say that at the beginning. Our group, a couple of us were saying this offense is not going to be very good at the beginning of the year.
Mhm.
And now I have another quick question. It's kind of hard to see on my small screen, but did you get a haircut, higher point of view?
Oh nah. People think I did. I'm right here. I got the braids, man. They just tie back and shit.
They're
It's
just
all
tighter. Okay,
yeah.
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like the Florida
okay,
style. They dreads, the Florida niggas, they dreads be like just 2, 3 big ass dreads.
yeah.
My shit is like a gang of them, so I just changed it up a little bit.
But
Somebody
Yeah.
but
else
you
mentioned that too.
you shave the sides though, right? You clean
Definitely,
that
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Sides are
Okay.
gone, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
high point.
Thanks.
So TR, what's your confidence level for this weekend's game?
TR said 8, so we already
Yeah.
talking about that.
Taylor said 1 to 10. I say an 8.
I say
Okay.
me. I say 10. I say 10. If we up
I
21,
never say 10. I never say 10. Nothing's a
I feel
10.
confident because if we
That's
can
good
score,
opponent respect, TR. But right now, I'm on a different kind of wave. I kind
Oh,
of started feeling bad because I felt like, I was positive all year. I'm trying to fight, keep fighting. I feel like other people's like, bad kind of, feelings about the Packers starts to rub off on me. So I feel very apologetic for my Packers. I never did doubt, but I used to just listen to other motherfuckers like, oh man, so. I'm zero. I'm 100 right now with every fucking game we play because I feel I owe it to my team because I feel personally I start letting some of that stink rub off on me, man. Sorry to say. So
Yeah.
so I'm going 100% all the way. The year we won the Super Bowl, if you could rewind and they had YouTube at this
mhm.
time, we would be going through the same shit and
it's
then
just
end up
history.
winning, and then we'll be like, you know what? I'll never doubt this team again or whatever because, but we seen it before. The
It's
football God showed us a way to do it.
it's just
And we on
history.
the same path the way that we did it. That's just Aaron Rodgers' narrative. He's a complicated fella. He's not going to be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady and win all these games on their Super Bowl year and just look great. His Super Bowl wins are going to be when you doubt him because he's the best when you doubt him.
Aaron Rodgers.
Mm.
Aaron Rodgers went back to that 2011 hairstyle. So you already know what time it is. And if Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't be mad. Aaron Rodgers threw for 400 yards this game because he's
We're due
mad.
for that. We're due for that from
He's
him. We
mad.
need that.
He's mad.
Yeah.
You can see it in his
Yeah.
face. He's mad. Y'all pissed him
Mm.
off. Y'all keep talking about him. And then y'all want to, and then plus y'all want to go to the man's personal life. Talking about, oh, you done in 26. He gonna take all that frustration. Nobody wants to see a healthy, a hungry, a resilient Packer team. Nobody. And then we full healthy too going to that game.
It's up to these receivers, man. To me.
But the offensive line for to shut down that defense.
Hey, but Taylor, what do you think about the receivers? Yeah, the O-line's playing great. Yes, we got a good running game. The receivers are what I worry about because Alan Lazard is good for a drop or two. I ain't turning this into a negative thing. And then you still got the two other rookies who still missing signals, and it's just, if they can keep it together for this game, like, why do we always have stops? Why do we always don't score when we supposed to score? Like when we get the ball on the 50 or the 30 or the 20, wherever we get it at, we don't score. It's because it'll be one miscommunication. It ain't with the O-line. It ain't with the running back. It's the receivers. They need to get it together. They need to really just bring it this game, man. I need to see it from the two young rookies, man.
You know why? Yeah. I'm so confident in my team. Guess what? We got a special team.
My cousin
Nixon for the extra touchdown.
My cousin.
And it's just an aura thing, though. Like, man, he's the kind of dude. And then, this is why I regret. I wanted to make a video. The first interview I seen of Keyshawn Nixon, I was just looking like, because I never heard him talk, but I'm listening like, man, I like this dude. I'm like, he a goon. And then I look him up, do my research. He from LA. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I knew I liked him. So like, bro, he really, and Aaron knows. Aaron was like, hey, bring it out.
He run from
bring it out.
He run from the police. You know how to go.
Hell yeah, bro. He is an enforcer, bro. I'm telling you. When I heard him talk, I said, "This is why the guys gather around him." Now he got skills too. Now that we know, but before he wasn't a starter or nothing. For you not to be a starter and people to respect you, like on all the teams I've been on, a nigga could be sorry, but if he was a thug in the street, we just respect him. We'd be like, "Oh shit, he weak in football. He on the team, but he made us some other shit."
Think about it.
Yeah.
Who wants to tackle? Yeah, I knew that's his nephew.
Hey, come on. Woo, boy.
What I was saying, Nixon is big, he's buff, and he's a real Ferrari.
He's fast. Like you said on Madden, 92 speed for Keyshawn, nigga. You better put that shit at 95 like Christian Watson.
Man, I put his speed on 95.
99.
It's crazy because he's almost gonna beat Devin. He's almost gonna beat Devin Hester in all the yards.
And he could play defense too, bro. We ain't even talking about he could play on a defender too. Hey, Rudy Ford can play safety too.
Give him a package on a jet sweep and you just block. Let him take off.
Hey, let's give Savage credit too. We were all talking about him, but I told you I gave him a pass for playing the slot because it was his first couple games. But now it looks like he's getting used to the nickel.
I like that. I like Savage, but it's just that he's not a safety. He's a corner. But you can put him at corner. You can put him at corner too. I guarantee he'll be a better corner next. I bet you he'll be a better corner than a safety.
Yeah, he already is. He's shown that he is. He's playing the slot basically.
Savage is physical when he's on the line,
and he's fast.
And I told TR this. I like TR. I see the reason why this team was trash, this defense, because they played too far back. Amos is almost playing. Amos is almost playing at the other side of the end zone. But why is he charge my phone? So when he comes up and make a play, he got to run 40 yards, and this team open, and he have no help. If you play him up some like he's supposed to, and play close, and not all the way back to the end zone, when he played close, Amos looking like 2 years ago, Amos, when unstoppable, breaking up passes, he ain't getting scored on no more. This was the team I was begging for last season. Last season, Douglas and they was getting picks because they was in a position. Campbell looking like all pro now because everybody's in their zone. Everybody, like Zaire said, they got a DB group chat.
Hey, bro, Taylor, you got to think about it. Devondre, for the first few games, he had to baby Quay. He had to let Quay know what to do. Now Quay's on his own. He knows a little more, and it seems like they both working as a unit instead of Devondre saying, hey, do this, and then we're going to do that.
From that respect, was it kind of a blessing in disguise for Devondre to be out for a couple games so Quay could be thrown into the fire?
Definitely.
But like I said, Quay, He's good on the edge. Let him go to the edge
Yeah.
and work back to the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like double team, you know how other teams they put Preston Smith and you put Quay Walker on the edge, so you had an extra defender to get a free hit. Joe Barry is doing loops. He's doing everything now that we wanted him to do in week 1. Now, but see, think about it. None of these teams have that on the tape. So when they do something, they don't know how to figure it out because we didn't study this. They didn't do this. They didn't do this on week 1. Now they doing it when
Hey, but
Justin Jefferson.
I gotta call you out, Taylor. We was one of our Packers higher point of Packers Kingdom. I was like, man, we need to have a set with Quay, Barnes, and Campbell in there. And you like, man, this ain't man. Hey, they have sets with all three of them in there. Quay just rush on the edge.
Yeah.
You put Campbell and Barnes in the middle, bro.
No, I said that. Remember, I said that's Jim Leonard defense. I said that. Play a 3 down back. Have your 2 backs in the outside and Campbell in the middle. I said Quay, Campbell, and Barnes in the outside. Or I said Quay, Barnes, and Campbell on outside and just rush 2 and let 1 drop back. I said that already. I thought I told you that. That's Jim
Yeah,
Leonard.
Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I heard it wrong, but I was like, bro, they can play 3.
You got Thunder, Thunderbolt, you got a monster in the middle, and you got the dragon on the other side. That's perfect. And then you load the box, make it look like you running, make it look like you blitzing, but you really drop it back in coverage.
Hey, look, and as far as missing tackles, we can talk about Quay. As far as doing other stuff, we could talk about Quay. But what the fuck we can't talk about is Quay and coverage. You don't see nobody just catching on Quay over the middle. You don't see no tight ends. You don't see nobody catching over Quay, bro. You don't.
Yeah.
Like at first, Devin Ward was killing the game. Now Quay Walker killing the game, and Devin Lloyd is the worst rookie linebacker out right now. Devin Lloyd has 700 and some yards against the coverage. That means that they blow right past him. He don't do nothing about it. Quay Walker, I don't even think Quay Walker got over 100 right now, maybe 40. He shut down all that. He is showing everybody why he is the 22 draft pick, the first round 22. He's saying right here, I'm not no mistake. Hey, I'm the man when I walk through. I just gotta get comfortable. Let me get comfortable. And Quay Walker, he's a beast. You don't want to go head up with him. He'll kill you.
Well, he
TJ Slayton played good.
I love
TJ
TJ Slayton.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
TR, didn't I tell you? Put TJ Slayton in the middle. Put Kenny Clark on the outside.
Yeah.
Put Devontae Wyatt on the outside. Create one-on-ones.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
TJ Slayton can take down. TJ Slayton can take down 3. The center, the left guard, and the right. He can take them 3 off by himself.
And what you got, TR?
So let's tie this together. One of Quay Walker's weaknesses still at this point is inability to get off blocks. Yes, just chill. Just let me finish my thought, Taylor, please. He still gets caught up when the offensive line get to the second level. So it's imperative that the defensive line keeps the linebackers clean so our linebackers can flow and scrape off and get the ball carriers and make good tackles. So from that perspective, I love TJ Slayton combined with Quay and our linebackers.
And one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
No, one thing about Quay.
I'm sorry.
Is like you said, TR, he does have trouble when getting off the block, but that's more so in situations where he's not rushing. When he's rushing, he has the physicality, size, 6'4", and speed and explosiveness to get past the blocker, but he has issues when it's when the blocker actually comes and gets him. So but the only way to get used to that physicality is to just keep rushing him, so he could just get used to showing to his, so he could get his exit route against the big guys.
Well, I got a question. Yeah, I got a question about that.
Cage is in the building. Hello, Cage.
But
I'm with the 49ers.
But do you think if I don't know, but you think is it ain't Quay Walker arm is long, correct? Like
Yeah,
his
hey,
head
but hold
strong.
up. Hey, hold up. But hey, KH to you, bro. To you, KH, that's cool. I do want the Niners too, and I do want to beat them, but you know they bitch asses. After we beat them, you know they gonna say, oh, we didn't have Jimmy. We didn't have Trey. So that's gonna be their excuse out of it. So I of course I want to beat them, but that that's what they gonna say.
I don't
Yeah.
care about the excuses. I just want to play the 49ers. Bring
All
me the
right.
49ers. That's what I want. I want the fucking 49ers.
Hey, let's break the curse, man. Let's put them in the ground.
Okay, so let's do this whole roundtable thing. Which one, like what team out there right now in the NFC do y'all want to beat the most? So KH already said the 49ers. I kind of want the Eagles again. I do. I just want to just show them like, hey man,
I want the
you caught
Eagles.
us at
I
a
want
time
the
we wasn't
Eagles
ready yet.
after the 49ers.
Okay.
Go, Bernard.
I'm not looking past Detroit. I'm just focused on Detroit.
Me too. I'm
My
Bernard.
focused on one
man.
game at a
My
time.
man.
It was a question though, Bernard. I
Yeah, but
understand, but it was a
I don't
question.
want to overlook Detroit. Let's just focus on beating Detroit, and then after that, then we can
But we
see.
owe Detroit one anyway. You think they're gonna sweep us? When is the last time
No,
Detroit
no,
swept
no,
us?
no, no, no,
When
no.
is the last
I'm
time they
just
swept
saying
us?
you need. No. I'm just saying we should always respect our opponent that we're gonna face. All right, let's not piss off these Lions fans.
Like I said,
Man,
man,
fuck
like
these
I said,
Lions fans.
if this was 2021, I would say, yeah, we beating the shit out of them.
I don't
But
give a damn about no Lions fan.
I've been saying that for a while, and we've been losing. So I'd rather keep my mouth closed and let the past talk.
Hey, well, look. Hey,
We don't want to piss off that Lions defensive back saying that we disrespected him, or a Lions defensive player, or whatever
all
his
right, so
name is.
Screw that
hey
Lions
Taylor.
defensive player. Screw him.
Hey Taylor, I need to know, man. Sorry, I'm hungry, but what you gonna do? You doing a ghetto burger? You using a regular bread with a burger patty? Or you gonna put lettuce on there? You gonna put cheese, pickles? Do you have toppings? Like, how you gonna do this?
Hey man, we ran out of cheese, so like I put some ketchup on it, some pickles.
I want
Hell
the
yeah. Hey,
49ers.
you can put
I
shredded
want
cheese
the
too. It'll
Eagles.
still work
And
out.
I
Yeah,
want the
I don't have no
Buccaneers
cheese right
in
now.
that order.
But to piggyback off of that, I want the Cowboys
Fuck
because
it.
I can't stand the Cowboys.
We don't need to play. We didn't beat them. We don't need to play the
I want Vikings.
Cowboys.
Hey, we
I
gotta
want to
beat them
beat
in
them
Lambeau South though,
again.
KH. We gotta beat them
I want to
at
beat them
Dallas.
No, we
again.
Hey,
don't. No, we
KH.
don't. No, we
But
don't.
KH, yes, it does.
No, we
If
don't. We
this
do
is
not
going off of
need to
your
play the
narrative,
Dallas
KH.
Cowboys. We
But
do
bro,
not need
you
to play.
said this is Aaron Rodgers' destined year. It will be destined that he wins a game in the same place he won a Super Bowl during the
Stop
playoffs
it.
on his way to
Stop
getting
it.
another one.
Stop it. No, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. There's a narrative being played here for Aaron Rodgers' career. I don't think we're gonna play the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys gonna lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We already done beat the Cowboys numerous times. Why y'all want to keep beating them? They nothing to
It's
us.
an easier route, man. It's a safer route.
Feels good.
No, it ain't gonna be no easy route for Aaron Rodgers.
True.
It ain't gonna be no easy route. I want the 49ers. I want the Eagles. I want the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want the hardest road possible. So when he do raise that Lombardi up in the sky,
He can
ain't
feel
nobody gonna be able to say shit about it.
They is still because it's the Aaron Rodgers hate.
Yeah.
He'll knock a lot
it
of it
don't
off
matter.
though. He'll knock a lot of it off though if he wins. I think
I
he
don't
needs
know
2 in a
about
row to
that.
shut
I
everybody
don't
up.
know about that, man, because
Man,
you're still gonna have Skip
we go on this
Bayless.
run,
Oh,
if we go on this run, this will be one of the most historic runs for a Super Bowl in NFL history.
He's not gonna retire though, KH. Just like TR said, he ain't gonna retire the same year as Brady. You know that.
So I got a question. So is our
Brady is not retiring. Brady is coming back to
Probably
play
not.
next year.
I got a question. So is our receivers is good enough to run to the playoffs?
Man,
The hand signals. What about
fuck
that
all
stuff?
that.
That's still been played.
Fuck all that. Fuck
We
a
need to run the
signal.
ball.
Is
Fuck
Christian
a damn
Watson
hand
and
signal.
Romeo Dobbs up
But you
for
pay
the
Aaron Rodgers
task?
to be the hero. You don't pay Aaron Rodgers to sit there and run the ball all game.
That's my only question mark, y'all, is the receivers. Again, I'm all confident. Y'all heard I just said we going all the way and all that. But if we had an issue, it'd be the receivers. I need them to bring it.
If they shut,
I'm not concerned about Rodgers. Rodgers would be fine.
if they shut down the run game, then they're gonna make us have to throw the ball, and that's what Detroit want us to do. Cause they know Alan Lazard, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson. You know what I'm saying? So they
Lazard concerns me though. Lazard
why?
concerns me.
Hold on,
Lazard needs.
hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Why are y'all afraid of the worst defense in the league? What am I hearing?
We said that week 9 and we lost.
At Lambeau, though. It's at Lambeau.
Rodgers threw 3 interceptions.
9-15. You act like we got blew out. We the only team that held Detroit under 20 points in Detroit.
Yeah, our D shut them down.
We won that game.
We should have won 3 games. We should have won 3 more games.
The Packers shot themselves in the foot about 4 times in that game. It
because the Rodgers threw 3 interceptions. Rodgers threw 3 interceptions.
It should have been a simple victory.
That's why we're gonna win.
But Aaron Rodgers made it hard. He made it hard on himself. We shot ourselves in the foot all the season.
No. I'm not gonna put all the struggles on Rodgers, man. No, I'm not gonna put all.
I didn't say that. I didn't say Aaron Rodgers.
It was Matt LaFleur too.
I said that. I said we shot. It's a team sport. It's not a one-man show.
Yeah.
I said we shot our foot. The team, from special teams, from defense to offense, none of it was hitting until our backs was against the wall, and that's the good thing. You do not want to play a team that won 5 is going to win 5 in a row.
Yeah.
We shot ourselves in the foot. You know how many games we had to lead by 2 touchdowns, and they came back off of nothing, off of boneheaded mistakes?
Yo, Lazard, hold on. I'm going to call out Lazard. Lazard needs to be more consistent, man, and stop dropping these easy passes.
Exactly.
Yeah, he blocks good, but he drops a pass or 2. I can't stand that shit. That's why, he a number 2. He's not going to be that number 1.
No, he's a number 4.
We was hoping he could, but he can't.
He's a
number 4. He's not no number 2. He's a number 4.
He could be a number 2. He could be a number 2.
No. Hold on. Because number 2 wide receivers don't drop easy slant passes.
True.
Bro, they all be dropping, bro.
Yeah, but
we got spoiled with Devontae. And even he dropped every now and then.
Stephon Diggs got the most dropping balls in the NFL right now, 9 drops.
Yeah.
Man, bottom line, this team is peaking at the right time.
Right.
Like I told y'all before, I'm going to say it again. These good teams that was winning early in the season, they're going to lose.
Yeah.
They've been losing.
I give you that. You said that.
It's all about resilience.
Yeah, it's all about momentum.
It's all about no damn resilience. It's about the team getting hot at the right time, figuring each other out.
Yep.
Another team just reeling.
Learning how to win football games with what they got.
But Matt LaFleur is known for boneheaded mistakes in big time.
That's true.
He had to learn, though. The only way you learn is if you get hurt by him. He ain't going to make those same mistakes.
I hope not. Because if you're looking for trying to tell Aaron Rodgers or go win as a game, not going to do that right now.
Bernard, you right. B-Mac, you right. Let's just focus on the Lions, man.
Just focus on Detroit, man. Don't overlook Detroit. I'm focused on Detroit Sunday night.
This is a different Detroit team. This is not the same Detroit team we played 2 years ago or a year ago. It's not.
We already talked, B-Mac.
Yeah.
Detroit too. Detroit was 1-6 and they came and won. Detroit was 1-6 and they won 6-7 games straight, just like we did. So we can't put them under the gutter like that.
And Detroit play us tough.
They ain't gonna lay down, but I'm fully confident we're gonna win. But they're not gonna lay down. They're gonna make it a game now.
Especially.
I'm not saying they're gonna lay down.
Especially if Seattle loses,
will make it.
If Seattle wins,
we don't need to care about Seattle. We just know we win, we in. Fuck with Seattle.
But if Seattle wins, Detroit gonna try anything possible to spoil our day.
That's true.
Try to spoil our day anyway. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they're trying anyway.
Okay, but when shit go the other way, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go say, hey, I told you so. Because Matt LaFleur has to prove it to me. He can't prove it to me.
That's fair, KH. Matt LaFleur got to prove it in the playoffs.
Wait, hold on. Can I say that? I think what Taylor's trying to say is if Seattle wins and Detroit has nothing to play for, so now they're gonna be playing loose and trying all these flickers and trying to go on fourth and
they always do that.
No, we haven't. Last game,
Bro,
they didn't do
Detroit always do some bullshit with us. They always do some trick plays. They always do that kind of shit.
I ain't see that shit week 9. I ain't see.
And
I ain't see
like
that.
I said, the Packers win, they in. No
And
matter
Jared Goff
what
is playing
happens,
good football.
I don't
Jared Goff is
give a damn.
playing good football.
And Jared Goff ain't
give
never.
a fuck.
The last
I don't give
the
a
last
fuck
time
about.
Jared Goff turned
I
over the
don't give a
ball
damn
was week
about no
9 against
fucking
us.
Seattle. I don't give a damn about what Seattle got to do. Let Seattle worry about what Seattle got to do. We just need to worry about what we got to do. I don't give a damn if they win or lose. And oh shit, Detroit gonna come out and do a trick play, and they're gonna do this, and they're gonna try to. So what? We just got to come out there and play our game. They got to beat us.
So KH, is it gonna be a 3-point victory or a touchdown victory or 10 points? Like what range you think?
I don't give a damn how we win. Just win the game.
Yeah, true.
Just like I said, I don't give a fuck what the record was gonna be this year. Just get to the playoffs.
I would see. We'll see 15 minutes on defensive offense. Let's see what we do with the ball if we on offense. Is it gonna be a third 3 and out, or we're gonna go on
And
fourth?
it's gonna be cold out there. Jared Goff don't play good in cold weather.
I bet not see Aaron Rodgers in no shotgun first play. We better run the ball.
Yeah, we gotta run the ball.
So
Yeah,
We in
we'll run the
shotgun
ball.
most of the time. We lost.
So let me ask a quick question. Cage, are you of the belief that a lot of these games are predetermined?
Man, I literally went to a studio about 2 weeks ago. It was the Raiders and the Steelers playing on TV. They was all sitting there. Oh, this game is over. This game is over. I said, this game is far from over. I said, the Steelers going to come back and win this game, and it's going to be a pass over the middle in the back of the end zone for the game winner. That shit happened. They was like, how the fuck did you know that? I said, you got to watch the game. The game is telling you a damn story like a movie.
But you thinking about, but you thinking about it though. Josh McDaniels is known for blowing big time leads. Like every game they be up double digits and they lose.
That's the narrative of the Raiders season.
No,
That's the narrative the whole damn season.
The narrative is the narrative is when I looked at Raiders. They did that to sabotage Derek Carr. They didn't want Derek Carr from the get go. They wanted him gone, but they had to sabotage his career for he could find a reason. He was
that ain't got shit to do with it. Franco Harris died around that time. I knew they was gonna let the Steelers win because of that. Derek Carr came out there throwing the game away. I'm like, oh, he throwing this game away because of the death the Steelers
what
got.
about week 1? Week 1 they was up 3 touchdowns and they lost. What I'm telling you is that their thing was to get Adams over there for Adams to play with a Brady or Jim Garoppolo. Derek Carr was never in their intentions because think about it, when Stenham came in, the playbook was open.
Wait, stop, Taylor. How the hell did we get to Derek Carr from what the question TR asked me?
Well, I'm just saying. But you said something about the studio and football and knowing the play. But the thing is that you can sabotage the game.
Right, he's saying they sabotaging Derek Carr. It ain't about the Franco Harris shit. That's what he's saying.
No, the Franco Harris shit had a whole lot to do with it because you want to know why? Don't the Steelers got a chance to make the playoffs still?
Yeah,
Slim.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I know, but like
basically what I was
the refs also can sabotage the game as well.
To answer TR's question, there is a narrative behind all of these games. They tell you the story the whole game. You could just sit there and watch. Why did they throw the ball on 3rd and 1? What was the whole point of that?
On top of that, KH, on top of that though, these teams play every year and they play each other, so they use the same narrative. Sometimes it matches, sometimes it doesn't.
On 4th and 3 instead of kicking the field goal. Why?
You got to think coaches are stupid too, bro. Coaches, they make bad decisions, bro.
Why did they do that? Why every time every game Brady's been playing this year, the games that he's won, he's been down by 2 touchdowns. But then when it comes around halfway through the 3rd quarter, he goes into his 2-minute offense, no huddle, and he just chucking a ball down the field, winning games late in the 4th quarter. Why? Why couldn't he do that at the beginning of the game? If he knew that that's the only way his offense was going to succeed if they run no huddle. But he want to run it at the right time to come back and win the game.
Okay, so KH, it's one thing to say something, but where do we start really moving needles as far as affecting these games in a way that when they say this is going to happen or certain narratives happen, at what point is it? Do they talk to the refs?
Stop. You know what stats I heard today about Jared Goff? He's thrown 15 touchdowns without an interception.
He's going to throw 3.
They telling you what's going to happen in the fucking game. They telling you he's going to throw interceptions. Here's another one.
Prime time.
Here's another one. Quay Walker has a chance to break the rookie tackling record this week.
Nobody's saying nothing about that.
He's going to do that.
114 right now. And the record is 121.
It's how much.
That's amazing.
I showed you the stats already. That stat already too. Remember? But
I've been screaming all year about Quay and how he's been leading the games and tackles and shit. Nobody paying goddamn attention. He's good.
No, I don't want to hear shit else you got to say, Taylor. I'm like, I don't know where. I don't know, man. Maybe I gotta watch some of your videos or whatever.
Yeah, maybe you need to do.
But I don't know, man. You on another. You somewhere else. Why are
so
we
where's the disagreement at?
Why are we the only team to not let them score 20 points at home? Why are we the only team?
Fuck defense, obviously. Offense didn't do shit. 9 points. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hold on, KH. Hold on. I got a question
me
for
off,
KH.
dude. I'm tired of you pissing me off. Piss me off, dog.
Wait, Tail. Hold on. I got a question for KH.
Why KH team to only score 15? To only let them score 15 points.
Hold on. So KH. So are you saying KH
over 20 points at home?
We're divisional opponents. We would know them more than anybody.
That's one. So are you saying that it's scripted? So you saying that it's scripted?
It's true.
Yes.
So
it's entertainment. It's sports entertainment.
So where are the games affected? Is it the refs doing it? Do the NFL come down and say, "Hey, refs, man, call the game a little more in this team's favor"? How does it get done?
Man, you mean y'all don't. I don't know. Maybe my eyes are more open than others. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds good, but I just want to know.
I got a gift for this shit. I looked at the whole season. Why we beat Brady? Why did we beat Belichick? But we lose to motherfucking. We losing games that Matt LaFleur got relationships with motherfuckers on the opposite side of the field. Every game we lost, it was against a team that or a coach that he had a relationship with.
Tennessee and the Jets.
I only see the Jets, but I don't see nobody else he cool with.
Tennessee.
Well, Tennessee.
Yeah. Kyle Shanahan, we can never beat the 49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah, Robert Salah, the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, he was coaching for the Jets.
But he always had LaFleur's number.
He always had LaFleur's number, though. You get out cold.
He can beat Sean McVay, though. The Rams, he can beat Sean McVay.
This looked like
everybody in the NFL be like that thing.
This whole season looked like a farewell Aaron Rodgers tour to me. This what he doing all these podcasts all of a sudden.
That's because he watched.
Hey, he's coming back, bro. He gonna leave 50 mil on the table.
I don't think he's coming back. I think he's going out this year on top, and he gonna retire. That's what.
Rodgers got plenty of money, man. Rodgers is a millionaire.
Super Bowl.
Why wouldn't you run it back, KH?
I obviously don't care where he go, man. I just want this place to watch some football.
The dude been talking. Look at how he's been talking.
Yeah. He said that 3-4 years ago. He said that 3-4 years ago.
Favre also retired. Favre also retired before he played for 2 whole other franchises.
We're not talking about motherfucking Favre. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
If you don't know history, it's going to repeat itself, KH.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers is not going to play for another team. He's not going to play football like Brett Favre. Brett Favre loved the game more than Aaron Rodgers.
I disagree with that.
Time out. I just want to say, Cage, this is very intriguing, and you're making some very good points. And specifically, it really was wondering.
What has
I've
Aaron Rodgers
wondered.
been saying? What is he been saying? We need things to go our way. We need a couple of teams to lose,
Yeah,
and those teams fucking lost.
He's a quarterback. He's a leader. He's supposed to say that.
Exactly. I don't know what he
Um,
on, bro. Like,
no,
But
I I
KH,
like
what you
that.
were saying? Hey,
y'all got
KH.
bugs in y'all ears, man. Y'all not looking at this thing from a storyline. If this was a storybook ending when a team win a Super Bowl, this was a historic season-ending victory for Peyton Manning.
Okay, if
we
this
all knew Peyton
happens,
Manning was gonna get the ring, though. We already knew.
no, but if this happens, then I'll be a believer in that. But I'm still not. But if it's a State Farm Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes versus Rodgers, all the commercials, and Rodgers comes out on top, then I'll be a believer.
Yeah,
But
I
it's just
agree
too
with
many
that.
moving parts for me,
So,
KH. It's too many. You can heavily favor it, but to totally screw. So when did they rig it? Did they rig it at the beginning of the year? They knew
Right.
both teams that they was going to participate.
man,
No, this
Or do they fill it out?
every-
And when do they start this? Because to do something on a high level and to work is to be so successful every year to do this for nobody to do this every year over and over. You have to start somewhere. Where do they start? Pop Warner, college. Where do they start to do this kind of stuff at? Because you can't just perfect it at the highest level after these cats been playing the game their whole life, and there's too many moving parts.
man, when
Right.
you got when you got billions of dollars backing something, you can manipulate shit to go however you want it to go.
And how about not give? Why don't you give
There's
football the
a fucking
credibility of being the
football.
best
There's
sport
been plenty of football players
and
that have
unpredictable?
retired that has said the game is not won on the field. It's won upstairs with the suits.
All you know about that is
Plenty
Brady.
of football players that have retired that have said that. Barry
Well, because
Sanders,
people don't know how to draft. That's what they
Barry
talking
Sanders
about. People draft
retired because
bullshit.
of that. Barry Sanders retired because of that. He got tired because they wasn't gonna let him win. I had to quit because they wasn't gonna let me win. That came from his mouth.
Well, he talking about his team and his sorry ass offensive line in
What
just
about Brady?
Detroit,
Brady
bro.
wants them.
If he
Like,
would have
Come on, bro.
said that, he would have said the Lions.
Bro, that's what he meant. He was just being political
tried
correct
to get
because you
Brady
know,
from the
hey,
Lions. Oh God,
bro, come
oh
on.
God. We'll
Yeah,
see.
No,
let's all calm down.
We'll just see.
Let's all
We'll
calm
just see.
down, guys. Let's
We'll
all calm
just
down.
We'll
I
If
find
this is
we
good
will just see.
content.
No, it
Hey,
ain't.
we
I don't
all
even want to
boys
talk
by
about
now.
it
We
no
know
more.
motherfucker. We
I don't
known
want to
each other
talk
for
about.
months. Ain't
I don't want
nobody,
to. I
ain't
don't want
nobody
to
in their
talk
feelings
about it
about
no
nothing.
more. I'm the only one in the pack attack that hasn't wavered one fucking bit about this team. Y'all complained the whole season. I knew what I just seen it from
Because
the
his
beginning.
team's been playing
I
like
seen it from the
garbage.
beginning. I seen it from the beginning. I said, look at this schedule. This schedule was telling me a story. How is this gonna play out? I started, okay, this coach, Matt LaFleur has a relationship with him. Aaron Rodgers got a relationship with Mike McCarthy. It just all started making sense to me. Oh, yeah, this is it for Aaron Rodgers. This is it. This is
But
it.
it ain't like you was screaming the whole time, bro. Like, oh, we good, we good. Like you deferred sometimes to even talk about it. It ain't like the whole time you like, oh no. You was quiet on a few occasions.
Man, I'm the only one that didn't have no doubts about this team, man. I never had a doubt about this team. I didn't. I didn't like some of the ways we lost games. Like, damn, they made us
And it's
lose.
okay to pinpoint that and say what the fuck is going on. That's what I'm doing. But I done made video talking about something. It's till we are mathematically eliminated. That's when I'm gonna start. So we still in that situation. I did a video a few weeks ago. I'm like, look, this is what we got to do. We got 2 more games to lose. Did I think we would do it in the sequence that we did? No. But what I said is we got 2 more games to lose. We only lost 2 since then, and we still on the road. So what I said early on is still in effect now. I ain't never threw in a towel on this team, bro, ever.
I'm not gonna lie. I threw into the towel at one point. I'm not gonna lie.
And I wouldn't even say TR did. Bernard did. Nate did, Vegas did, a couple other people did. I wouldn't even say TR did. TR was cautiously optimistic. You know, there was some times where he would be critical, same as me. When I see some bullshit like our loss against Detroit, if I'm doing a video the next day, hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad and curse them out. When my kids or somebody kids do something bad and they come home with bad grades and you know they're better than that, you gonna let them know that they don't need to be doing that shit. But that don't mean, bro, I ain't never throwing the towel. I don't care. I already done said it. I got too much proof of me dropping videos on this shit that I threw in the towel. Did I lose some kind of faith?
Okay, you made your case. You made your case.
For
All
real.
I'm saying is, I'm looking at the narratives. I'm looking at the storylines of how this shit has been playing out all season long. Now, you mean to tell me, of course, the big Sunday night game, we get flex to that game. We get flex to that game with the Detroit Lions. Why? Because it just seemed like they set it up to be implicated like that.
Bro, they changed divisions like 6 or 7 years ago. They said the last game is going to be a divisional game. Just by case, just by chance, they're in the same division. If it gets close, again, I'm just giving you the other way around. Now, again, if this is a State Farm Bowl this year and Aaron Rodgers and Pat Mahomes play and we win it, God damn it, the fix is in. But it's still, again, it's just too many moving parts for me right now. And then again, we can say something, but where does it start? Where does the actual fixing get started?
Man, they make these decisions way ahead before the season. They already be
Buffalo should be in the Super Bowl if that's the case. What just happened?
Man, Buffalo not going to the Super Bowl, man.
Hey, KH, if that was the case, then why we didn't win multiple Super Bowls then?
Exactly. We would have been won one by now.
Because it wasn't set up for us to win.
Last 2 years was set up for us to win.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, time out.
No, it wasn't.
Time out.
No, it was not.
KH, time out. So you saying Brendan Bostic did that on purpose? Brendan Bostic fumbled the ball on purpose? I mean, missed the onside kick on purpose?
You answer that question, Bernard, when he know he got Jordy Nelson behind him to get it.
So you saying that? Wait.
We shouldn't have let him come back to begin with.
So you saying that was scripted?
Man, it's called sports entertainment. It's not called sports.
So Brendan Bostic was scripted.
KH, you also have to understand that these are humans and they make dumb decisions. The people just make dumb decisions. Sometimes I play Madden and do a play. And before I picked the play, I knew I shouldn't have picked it. I did it anyway.
Now we comparing a video game to...
Not video game. I'm just saying decision making by a human being. I ain't talking about a video game. That was just an example.
Oh, man. Come on. Stop it. Aaron Rodgers, if he wins the Super Bowl this year, which I already put $500 on them to win.
Well, that's why you're so passionate.
I already made that bet. I've been saying not to y'all because this is the first time I've met y'all, but to my other close homies that I talk football with all the time, I've been telling them this for the last 4 years. We gonna win Super Bowl 57.
Hey, look, on top of that, Cage, let me tell you, just like you said, look, just like you said, you talk to your homies. Like I talk to y'all too, but if you knew my homies in the street who I talk to, even after I done made some videos where you thought I doubted, I'm telling all the homies to this day, like we still in it, we still got a chance. Just so I just want to give you that too. I ain't throw no towel in. I ain't throw no towel in.
I heard what you said, bro. You made your case. There's no need for you to keep repeating it. I heard what you said. I'm not disagreeing with you. I heard you. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
I never seen you make no videos.
I have to agree with High point of view. I just don't believe that the fix is in until I see it, man.
All of these games be just. I just look at them. I watch them, and I'll be like, watch they let Brady come back. He might lose this game and then he'll lose.
You have a case, Cage. You have a huge case because again, look at the last 2 years. Buccaneers win at home, Rams win at home. It never happened before then, ever before then. Now it's all of a sudden happening.
Exactly, because it was COVID, the pandemic. Why would they want people to travel to a neutral sided game during the pandemic? It's better to let the team that where it's going to be hosting the Super Bowl be there, so the fans don't go nowhere. They don't travel. Same thing they did in LA. They let the Rams have it so nobody could travel during the pandemic. You stay at home. We don't want the fans getting on the planes. We don't want people traveling. We don't want people spreading the virus nowhere. Why you
Yeah.
look
So
at look at the way that they let the Lakers, the Dodgers, and the Rams win. Why? Because the Olympics is coming to California in 2028. They started calling it the City of Champions after the Lakers won the damn championship.
Back in the 80s, because I'm from Inglewood and we've been the City of Champions before I was born. So we've been the
No,
City
I'm
of
talking
Champions.
about
Yeah.
2020 when nobody knew the Dodgers were going to win the damn World Series right after that. They started calling LA the City of Champions right after the Lakers won the bubble chip.
Yeah.
And boom,
now,
boom, boom, the Rams win. Dodgers and Rams win.
Where you at on
Hey,
this,
hey,
TR? Bernard said he ain't
yeah,
with the
TR,
fix. Where
man.
you at, TR?
This is TR show. Let TR have a say.
no, I first of all, I love the arguing because it shows passion and it shows
Mhm.
that we're not an echo chamber, for God's sake. I find this all very intriguing. And if Cage told me this like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I would have said no way in hell. But after seeing everything that's happened through this pandemic, in what the economy is doing, in the government, in all these different things, I gotta believe that it's not beyond the possibility that these things can be fixed.
And what
And
I say is heavily influenced. I don't say rigged. Rigged means you know who's gonna win, but you can heavily influence, and sometimes somebody could slip through a fucking crack, and it ain't shit you could do about it.
yeah,
Just like anything.
and I think that's how it has to be done.
Man,
There's no way that there's like a perfect script that's written out for like this is exactly how every game is going to go. But I find it intriguing and I want to watch this play out because if this happens the way we're thinking it's gonna, I
Yeah.
won't ever doubt
I'm
Cage
sold.
again. I
Hey, it
won't
gotta
ever
happen to
doubt
us
it.
first. You gotta see Jesus in order to say,
Yeah,
okay, you know what? I seen it.
ex-
I seen him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't believe with hope and good faith. But if the Packers, goddamn it, win this year in the State Farm Super Bowl. Now, if we play
Mhm.
Buffalo, I don't give a fuck. But if we beat the Kansas City Chiefs this year, then the fix is in. But again, me, too many moving parts, and I'm just gonna stand on what I'm saying right now, in
you're right.
respect to everybody else's
Right.
opinion.
You're right. It has to be a lot of moving parts for the shit to make sense.
Correct.
There has to
yeah.
be a lot of moving parts for the shit to make sense.
Hey, KH, I got a question. KH, now you just said that Brett Favre loved the game more than Rodgers. Is that what do you mean by that? Is that
I
That
like
was
a bad?
emotional. We
I,
can't gauge
I
that. He just
as
was talking
far
at the
as
time.
no, I just no. This is what I meant by that. I meant as far as like wanting to keep continuing to play the game, wanting to keep coming back and playing the game. We've been going through this whole retirement. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna play. I don't know if I'm gonna play shit thing. Or a narrative or this storyline with Aaron Rodgers for the last goddamn 3 seasons.
But we did it with Brett Favre too. Brett Favre was doing the same thing too.
No, he didn't. He didn't say he was. He said he was gonna retire one time. Then he came back
I would say twice.
and played. Aaron has been talking about retiring every single season throughout the whole season.
They're asking him though.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
can
it's
give an
these
honest opinion
reporters.
if you ask. It ain't like he
I
just
love
coming
y'all
out.
excuses. I love y'all excuses for Aaron Rodgers. I really do. I really love y'all excuses. Y'all come up with because they asking him. No, he's been bringing it up his damn self. He's been
Okay, so
bringing
you
it up
don't
his
want a
damn
player
self.
to be to be truthful and stuff. And I mean, what want to
But
do?
no,
Do the Marshawn
wait,
Lynch? Oh, I'm
He
Bernard,
just
could
here
be
so
trolling too.
I won't get
Bernard,
fined.
Bernard. What do you mean truthful?
No, I mean he was just no. So you say you don't want him to be honest about the questions. I mean that's what I'm trying to say. I mean you don't want to be.
No, no. What that's a dumb question that you asked me. No, I want him to say what he wants to say. I want him to be honest, and he's been honestly saying for the last 3 seasons. I'm still contemplating. I'm still contemplating every off season. We gotta wait on what he want to do.
So
Let me ask you, KH.
so you do agree with what Stephen A. Smith was
I
saying
don't
then?
care about Stephen A. Smith.
Well, let me ask you, KH. Aaron Rodgers' whole narrative is fuck the media. They always talking bad about me. So I'm going to go on the Pat McAfee show and talk about what I want to talk about. So does that also let you know that he might also be trolling those same reporters who asking him these same redundant questions? Don't you think he's just playing with them at this point? You don't think that's beyond Mr. Aaron Rodgers?
No,
The complicated fella, you don't think he'll troll all of the people because he don't care for them anyway because they get on his nerve? He just came out and said, "Oh, y'all doubted us.
man,
Now what you got to say?" He wouldn't have said that if he wasn't bothered by those questions.
how many questions you gonna ask me to answer, bro? Like, damn, let me answer one at a time. Jesus.
Hey, have you seen my show?
I think Aaron Rodgers has people in his corner that he's close to, he's friends with. He's not gonna go on the big networks and give them interviews when he know they're gonna misconstrue his words or say something negative about what he said instead of letting him just speak his truth. So by being with Pat McAfee, who they're friends, they understand Aaron. They want to hear his perspective. They want to know more about him. They're giving him an open platform to, you know, change the narrative about who he is. And within that, him doing that, he's talking about retirement. He's
In the
talking about
same
it.
breath, he could be trolling them because you just said it yourself. He only fuck with Pat, so when he go to Pat, he gonna say the real. When these
No,
other numbskulls is just asking him the regular shit he don't want to hear about, he gonna give them an answer. You ask a stupid question, you gonna get a stupid answer. I think he's trolling these people.
Well, one thing I do find fascinating, and I brought this up earlier in the year, is I find it interesting, as Kay said, Aaron Rodgers has been making the rounds in all sorts of podcasts and shows and things that he
yes.
normally would have
Why do
never
that
done.
now? Why do it
That's what
now?
I always wondered.
I've been
He,
asking
you
myself,
okay?
why do that now?
To answer you, TR,
Y'all
don't you
stuck
think?
on social media
Okay,
for
the past 2 or 3 years, don't you think Aaron Rodgers he says certain things that he has a better appreciation for the game just because he is getting older and he know his end is coming soon. So he's in a mode where he's appreciating everything. He can't say that. He can't express
yes.
Well,
that.
When you
Hold
do
on, can
when you do shit
I
like
say
that,
this?
when you do shit like that, that means you're getting ready to retire.
Hold on. Can hold on.
I could get
Let me
ready to
spill
go
this
to the
out.
store and it'll take an hour.
Let
I
me
don't know
say
what
this
that
real quick. Let me say this to Duke real quick. Do you think people are now gonna be misconstrued in Rogers' words because he said I'm immunized? That whole immunized thing.
why are we even bringing that up, man? Nobody
No,
yeah,
because it
and
seems like after that, people are now taking everything that he's saying and trying to because now he quote unquote lied. Now people now are going to take his words more out of contact or more out of hand.
Yeah, I
I
mean
mean,
you
that's
have a
just my
point on that.
opinion.
I don't even know what the fuck that got to do with what we talking about with
No. I was I
and
was saying that because no, because before the whole
Because they
it's,
COVID
caught
it
him
thing,
in a
is
lie.
what
That's
it
why.
is.
yeah, yeah.
It is what it is. If Aaron is just as responsible for the way his image looked, just as the media is responsible as how they painted it to look. Now he's
Not
now,
really.
now yes, it is. Aaron has said some things and done some things that have made people look at him a certain kind of way. We can't sit
So
up and say he ain't done that.
so let me ask you: if Aaron Rodgers was Brett Favre right now, who would be under more scrutiny? Brett Favre, you see the shit he doing now. I don't think that the media is giving him enough scrutiny for what he did. But if Aaron
And
did
that's
this
my
2 3 years
point.
after he retired,
That's my
oh,
point.
they gonna
That's
tear him
what
another
the
asshole, bro.
that's what frustrates me.
Hey,
That
let's
people want to
defend our
give Brett
quarterback,
Favre,
bro. He got a hard time with the media. We
Brett
need to
Favre,
all have his back, bro. He
Because
trolling
Brett
them.
Favre,
Brett
Brett.
Favre is
Brett Favre
cool.
is this.
Brett Favre is cool with the media people. Aaron is not.
So
That's
that's
what.
his fault. That's Rogers' fault.
No, it's
it,
not
it
his fault. But
He's
Aaron
always
no,
permits
been seen as
himself
aloof.
to be scrutinized like this. But back to the main point is that this narrative with Aaron Rodgers is painted out like I thought it would. It's all making sense to me. It's all making sense to me. You go through All of this media scrutiny about the breakup with Mike McCarthy, and next thing you got all this turmoil going on with management. Then they draft Jordan Love. Then you go on to back-to-back MVP run. Then the whole
Yeah.
vaccine bullshit. Then you come into a season like this where you're not the most highly dependable person on the team to help the team win. You just doing enough to get by, and you rallying on the defense and the run game. It just seemed like some type of storybook shit for him right now.
I
Because
hope you're right, bro. I really
5 game
do.
run, the defense is clicking at the right time, and now they saying we the scariest team. They only talking about us in the media. They're not talking about no other team. They're not talking about Tom Brady and his last days in Tampa. They're not doing that. They're not doing any of that shit. They're not talking about the Cowboys and Dak. They talking about Dak Prescott and them gonna lose to Tampa Bay. They talk
So
the only thing they talking about this whole week is, can the Lions beat the Packers? Can Aaron Rodgers, is this going to be Aaron Rodgers' last game at Lambeau?
mhm.
Can the Packers punch it in and put their ticket in to get into the playoffs?
So with that being said, KH, as historic as Rodgers is, do you think you say he's gonna retire? So you think he will be satisfied with this being his
No,
last game in Lambeau? You don't think he will want a whole nother season there?
I didn't say he was going to retire. I said I think he's going to retire. Just the way that if this season plays out with him winning the Super Bowl, I think he's going to retire. I really do. You got Jordan Love coming up next with his 5th-year option hanging in the balance. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many things
Love got to do what
right
they tell
now.
him to do. He ain't got no leverage.
He don't have to have no leverage, but
Yeah.
if you know how
So
Aaron Rodgers in this season, he will have some leverage.
So on top of that, y'all, let me ask right now, since we on subject, they have the same fucking agent. So how does this work with the agent? Is he really all right? I'm gonna talk to Jordan. Whatever he wants, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to Aaron. Like, there's no intermingling, y'all think, with this whole shit?
It all depends on Aaron Rodgers, man. Right now, Aaron Rodgers got the leverage because he's a back-to-back MVP, and right now he's got this team on a great run right now to make it into the playoffs. And if they make it into the playoffs and go on this amazing, I don't think it's meant for us to play on turf fields in this playoff. We
Yeah.
the only team that's been talking about grass and turf this whole season.
You worried about Bakhtiari? Is that why?
No, I just don't think Bakhtiari is healthy, but I just don't think we're gonna play on the turf field. I just don't see us going to play on no turf.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think
Hey,
every
TR,
game
I
on
wanted
grass.
to, TR, I know TR is just sitting and just watching all this now. What do you think about about this whole rig situation? Like, do you think that what KH says
I
that they're gonna make us go to the Super Bowl and win it?
Well, like I said earlier, Bernard, that I'm intrigued by it, and there are a lot of interesting things that Cage says. There's a
Yeah.
lot of interesting things that I've witnessed in the world the last few years. So it's definitely plausible if the Packers do get to the Super Bowl, especially if they face the Chiefs in the All-State Bowl. Then the jury's in. The jury's in, man.
Yeah.
But it's all fascinating, and there's been something this year that has made me kind of weary about Rogers' future next year, and it goes along with his appearance on different things, the way he's been talking. If you read between the lines, he
50 million.
The beauty of
they
the
asked him like flat out, do you see yourself playing till 45? And he was just, no, like
Yeah.
Because
just
he's gonna play till he's 43.
Yeah.
could be. He always said, years and years ago that he envisioned himself playing till 40.
Just get us 2 more, man, and you gonna do whatever you want to. You owe us 2 from the heartbreak. First, I said 1 just past Favre, but for the shit you done made us go through, Aaron, man, you gotta give us 2, bro, on the way out.
Look, I agree with y'all. I wish he could do that, but I don't see it that way, man. I just don't see it that way for Aaron. I mean, Look at his appearance now. He cut his hair right, cut his hair all nice, shaved the beard all crispy now. Look at y'all gotta look at this whole thing.
I always knew him and that owner was close. The owner daughter. They used to. I'm like, I knew it. I'm like, bro, tapping that. I knew it.
Aaron didn't clean himself up to go on a hell of a postseason run, man. That's what I see. I see him going on a hell of a postseason run with these young.
He did have that same look 10 years ago. That same haircut he had 10 years ago when we won the Super Bowl.
KH, it's also a few records that this man could get if he just plays a few more years. He's got to be thinking about that too. I'm sorry, man. It's just too much.
Hey, sweetie.
That ain't on his mind.
I mean, he just passed Brett Favre for the all touchdown Packer record.
But he been passing a lot of people. He just been passing people every game, yards, certain stuff. He want to be a little higher in the totem pole, man. Especially since he missed those 4 years.
But the touchdown to interception ratio, he got the passer rate in.
That's more the breaking the records thing. That's more of a Brady thing. Brady is gonna do all that shit.
Brady got that down lock.
Like Brady is gonna play next year. Brady ain't retiring. Brady.
So is he playing in Tampa Bay?
I think the Raiders.
I think he going to the Raiders, man.
Ooh, that makes sense.
I think he gonna go to the Raiders, man, and then there you have it, another bowl game in Las Vegas with Devontae.
Ooh, Devontae and Brady versus Rodgers and this crew, that'd be crazy. Man, that's crazy.
Rodgers ain't gonna be. If Rodgers win it this year, he gone. He gone, man. He gone.
You gotta run him back, KH. You gotta run him back.
You have to.
If he win the Super Bowl, this is exactly what he gonna say if he win it. Also, what's next for you? Are you planning on retiring? Well, I don't want to think about that right now. You know, the offseason ain't here. I just want to, enjoy this win with my teammates. It's been a hell of a year. Like that's what he gonna say. But eventually, he's probably gonna retire, man. I
think the Packers will go out of their way to get him a bigger weapon so he could be like, bro, if we win this one, we're gonna lose some people because there's gonna be suckers out there to pay players that just been on the Super Bowl.
After Mark,
I think the Packers gonna get another acquisition that'll make Aaron say, you know what, it might work again.
Nah, man. If we don't get to the Super Bowl, then he'll probably come back. But if we win it, I don't see him coming back.
Yeah, me and KH talk about this on the phone too. Me and KH talk about this. He's probably gonna pull like a Peyton and just walk off to the sunset.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Peyton had to. Peyton's neck was broken, you guys. They shot him up before the game.
But why get to that point? Well, I wouldn't want to. Jeez.
Higher point of view, I feel you. Higher point of view, I feel you. I understand where you're coming from, man. I understand where you're coming from, but all good things must come to an end. And if Aaron Rodgers goes out on top, winning the Super Bowl, it's gonna be over for him, man. I just hate to say it. I just don't see him coming back to play another year for the Packers. I just don't see him doing it.
I just don't see him.
Would you think he's gonna get the Super Bowl MVP or just the Super Bowl?
I don't care if he get the Super Bowl MVP. He already did that. He already did that.
It's like Desmond Howard was. If this storyline that we're talking about is gonna really happen.
I'm just telling you what I think. I think the first round of the playoffs gonna go us beating the 49ers. I know we got to beat the Lions first, but I think we're going to beat the 49ers. I think the Giants are going to beat the Vikings, and I think Tampa Bay is going to beat the motherfucking Cowboys.
So why do you think the Giants going to beat the Vikings? Is it
because the Giants are hurt on the offensive line? They lost their center. They down to their third string center. They lost their tackle. They lost their left guard.
Plus, it's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
it's Kirk Cousins.
Adam Thielen ain't playing. Then we gave the Giants the blueprint to shut down Justin Jefferson.
And that CR would say Jare. He took away confidence. He really did. Justin Jefferson is not the same man anymore.
The Giants got Kayvon Thibodeau. You don't think he gonna feast on that offensive line?
He couldn't beat Sean Ryan in college, UCLA.
Man,
Yeah.
this gonna be this. I'm telling you, the Giants. They're gonna walk. They play faster on turf. They play faster on turf. The Giants,
Mhm.
they play fast on turf. They're gonna go out there to Minnesota and they gonna put their ass out the playoffs.
I don't
And
think
plus,
Daniel
it's Kirk
Jones has
Cousins.
it. I don't think Daniel Jones
Nah, me
has it to
neither.
do to play a whole game against them like that. Because again, we gotta say the Vikings are resilient. We whooped their ass and we owed them one. But every other game they came back. They played in close games.
I know they barely beat the Giants when they played them. They didn't blow them out. It was like I think they won by a field goal, 27-24.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Come on.
always like the second team's chances. After a loss, I think the team who lost the first game has a better chance to win the second one.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
the Giants
Yep. True.
gonna go out there to Minnesota, and I think they're gonna put them out. And then I think we gonna
Yeah.
go to the Eagles. We gonna go to Philly. I can't wait for that fucking game.
Yeah. That'd be
Go to
sweet.
Philly, and we end Philly's dreams, and then we face off against Tampa Bay in Florida, and
Ugh.
That's gonna be one for the ages.
oh, Tom Brady and Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers face off for the last time.
Aaron winning 3 times in Florida. He got the Florida curse off his thing. That would be him winning 3 times in Florida.
Mhm.
That's
Narratives.
just how I'm picturing it. That's just how I'm picturing it. The path for the Packers to get to the Super Bowl is going to have to be through those 3 teams. And
And then we beat Patrick Mahomes in
three
the
teams we
Chiefs.
play, those 3 teams we play are profitable prime time games.
Yeah.
Prime time games, the biggest games. Those are the
Mhm.
biggest games in the playoffs that I just put out there. Packers against the damn 49ers, Packers
Mhm.
against the damn Eagles, Packers against
Mhm.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Packers against Patrick Mahomes.
NFL probably would make the most money ever if that was the lineup that ends up happening.
Yeah. And plus it's I mean, do we want to see Jared Goff and the Lions? Like, I mean, do you think the NFL wants to see Goff in the playoffs?
Nobody's gonna watch the Lions against the 49ers. Nobody gonna watch that. Nobody wants to watch Seattle against the 49ers. It's just gonna be their fan bases tuning into that shit. But if
Yeah.
And KH,
the 49ers
be honest, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I'm confident. Why are you so confident in this 49er game? You gotta tell me it's because of the quarterback, right?
Nah, it could be. It could be, but then again, Jimmy Garoppolo never played great against us.
But he owns us, bro. Sorry to say, bro. He can't. He always he
I
he
mean,
one
he
of them
threw the
dudes.
ball 8
He'll try to
times.
kill himself all day and end up living because he just don't happen.
It was always the Niner defense. Every time we talked about the
They
Packers,
threw the ball 8
the Niners,
times.
they would say Aaron Rodgers against this Niner defense. They never said Aaron Rodgers against Jimmy
Hey,
Garoppolo.
by hook or by crook, hey, Joe Namath beat them people where he guaranteed it. Nobody thought it just the way it happened, man.
Man,
They got our number right now.
man, we beating the 49ers, man.
I would love to, bro.
We beating the
And
49ers.
shit, I'll try to shoot up there. I swear I would.
We beating
Yeah.
Levi. We gonna whoop their ass. Not the same team. I don't give a damn if they got Christian McCaffrey. Does Christian McCaffrey have any playoff wins?
I ain't worried about him.
Hey, like TR said, cautious optimism.
Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that cautious optimism.
Let's focus on beating the Lions, all right? Let's
I'm
focus on
speaking
Sunday
shit.
night.
Hey, I'm speaking shit into existence. Super Bowl, goddamn it.
I told y'all, I didn't even watch the Vikings game because I knew we was gonna win that game. I didn't watch that game.
Hey, I knew too. I knew we were gonna blow their ass.
I didn't watch that game.
We're gonna beat Detroit because we never get squeaked. That's all.
Man, me
But
and
in
my
play,
lady went out. Me and my lady was like, "You sure you don't want to watch the game?" I was like, "Nah, we good." And I looked on
in
my phone. I was
playoffs,
like, "Oh shit, damn, this game over. Ain't no need
for
to watch."
playoffs, when playoff time comes, the refs always pull some bullshit. That's all. That's all we know is refs, flag, PI, and all the other stuff that goes on the other team's way.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
They
true.
want to keep the narrator. Aaron Rodgers is a fraud in the playoff. They want to keep that narrator, so they're gonna try everything they can to keep that going. Fraudsters. They want to keep that going. They like that name. Because that's the case, we should have won 3 or 4 Super Bowls by now. If that's the case, but it's special teams messing up, or his defense can't stop an opponent from scoring 40 points, or just
I
what I'm saying?
mean,
Like,
there's just haters, when they call him Rogers, there's just haters, they're just Roger haters.
I'm just
He
saying,
just
but
thinks
like,
outside of the box. They don't like when they like all of us to be cookie cutter and just come out, but
when they
when
done,
somebody is a little different, they don't like it. Let's just admit it. If y'all go outside the box y'all life, y'all would have probably seen it a few times where like these motherfuckers just don't like me because of the way I rock. You know what I'm saying? So they don't
Yeah.
like Rodgers, man. They didn't like Terrell Owens. It's a few players that they didn't really like. So, media gonna do their thing whenever they have a chance and
all
opportunity to.
because nobody likes Rodgers, all because he didn't want to take the vaccination shot. Like, that should not give you a reason to
They didn't like him
dislike
before.
anybody.
They didn't like him before. That did help fuel it. That did give them
Yeah.
something, which he slipped up, but they didn't like him before, bro.
So all Aaron Rodgers played his best football when he's back against the wall, like KH said. We play our best game when we 1 seed. We feel too comfortable. We be too comfortable at the top. If we keep playing that, we got something to play for.
We gotta win on the road.
Exactly. We have to. Home game, the thunder, whatever we call it, is not there. That's a false theory. That's a
Gotta
fairy
win
tale now.
on by winning
Yeah.
on the road. That's
What we call it, Lambo?
if you win on the road.
The tornado, the tornado something?
Frozen
The
tundra, bro.
frozen
Hey,
tundra.
That's
ain't no tornadoes. It's a blizzard.
Yeah.
That been dead
Tornado.
since Reggie White. They ain't coming back.
Yeah.
Because we had too many home fans or too many home games, and you can't put up 10 points. Like, I mean, you
I
can't
was
put up
gonna do a
15
video
points.
called "Lambo has lost his mystique," but that would just been me
Yeah.
down talking my team too much, so I didn't do it. But yeah, it ain't the same like it used to be, But it is cool. We gonna go on the road and we gonna get it done.
Like,
Lambo is gonna be lit on Sunday. That's
like
all that
Lambo,
matters.
like Lambo in the playoffs, I don't even feel excited because, like, damn, yeah, Aaron Rodgers too comfortable. When you get a comfortable Aaron Rodgers, he's not going to do well. You got to piss Aaron Rodgers off. Piss him off. Somebody do something to piss this team off, please.
They already did, bro. They counted us out, bro. We
That's what I'm
right where we
saying.
want to be, man.
See, usually Aaron Rodgers be happy on Napoleon, but I like to see the mad Aaron Rodgers because that means he's going to do something. He's not joking.
We getting our home playoff game this Sunday. The NFL is giving us a playoff game. We've been playing playoff football longer than any of these teams that got winning records.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Let's
KH, I'll call TR Nostradamus because he comes up with a lot of shit. So I'm gonna ask you, KH, is Aaron Rodgers gonna give us that vintage Aaron Rodgers game at some point in the playoffs? I'm talking about 430 yards. He's never been like a 600-yard guy. 430 with 4 touchdowns and maybe a rushing touchdown.
We don't need that.
I don't care. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers throwing for a whole bunch of yards. I just care about the winning game.
I don't care. We don't need hero ball, Aaron Rodgers.
That throwing for 400, 300 yards. That shit don't mean anything.
He's been doing that and got us no Super Bowl. Just win the game, man.
No,
Tom Brady. Tom Brady wasn't no world beater when Tom Brady won his Super Bowls.
Aaron
sure wasn't.
The reason why Aaron Rodgers won his Super Bowl because he had a defense that's tightened up.
Yeah,
he had a special teams. He had a top 1 O line, top 5 O line, and he had a really good tight end, a really good back, 2 of them, and really good receivers. He had a full team 2011. Not one person.
We were injured, bro. We had 15 people on IR.
But also we had coaches that know how to next man up mentality. You know about the next man up mentality.
Atlanta game though, Rodgers did brought out in that Atlanta game 10 years ago.
We got now. We got
Lit 'em
that
up.
now. We got that stand up mentality now.
Let's go. Let's win.
Yeah.
That's all we gotta do.
I don't think we don't need Rodgers to be Superman no more. And
I
said this before.
Need it. Just run the ball.
Just manage the game and make the right plays and the right throws, and then and let your team do the rest.
Aaron just got to make the big plays when it's time for him to make the big
plays. Just like Jimmy G. Jimmy G, he's not gonna give you 600 yards. He's gonna give you 200-300, and he's gonna flow with the game. We don't need no Tom Brady. We don't need Patrick Mahomes. Them Them guys got offenses that's dangerous. We don't have their type of
Patrick
offense.
Mahomes, this is what Patrick Mahomes does to his team. He plays so fast. He wants to score a touchdown real quick, like we used to. In 3 to 5 plays, we got a touchdown already scored. That stresses out your defense because they're playing more plays on defense than you're playing on offense.
Yeah,
They got to
because
get right back out there on the field after you score a touchdown. Boom, they got to get right back out there on the field.
that's why you run the ball in
They
time management. Hold the ball
So
for 20 minutes.
are we all in agreement that we gonna play the Chiefs, or do any of y'all got something else to say? Y'all think of Buffalo? Y'all think of Joe Burrow gonna slide in? Are we gonna play the Chiefs? Is that what everybody's saying?
Chargers gonna be
That's
one and
what I'm
done.
saying. I think we're gonna play.
Chargers
Why?
gonna be one
I
and
do
Why?
done.
The
too.
reason why I say that is because Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes has never played each other yet. That's
True.
why
But
I say.
Patrick
Dodged
Mahomes,
each other twice, and it was the
hey,
other one's fault each time.
Hmm.
but Chiefs don't have a defense. That they don't have a good defense.
That's
No,
Exactly.
why we
no,
gonna
no, they
beat
don't.
them. That's why they used to the AFC. They could get through the AFC, but we gonna find some, bro. If we would have played them the year they played the Niners, we would have beat the Chiefs with the way
Uh,
they online showed up.
No,
Patrick Mahomes got a concussion, right?
yeah,
Before we were supposed to play them.
yeah,
Patrick Mahomes went all of the concussion protocol. He passed all the tests. The Chiefs still set him out that game.
Aaron had COVID.
Rodgers threw the touchdown in the back of the end zone to Jamal Williams.
Oh
That was the
yeah,
luckiest shit I
last
done
year.
seen. That was lucky as hell.
They
No,
kept
that
Patrick
was
Mahomes
talent.
for two
That was
weeks
talent.
concussion. For a concussion. They kept him out for 2 weeks. He
Uh,
didn't
uh,
he didn't play us.
Wait,
And
high point of view. You said lucky? It's Aaron Rodgers, man. Whatever Aaron Rodgers does
I
is not
know, but
lucky.
bro, look at that. Hey, look at that play, Jamal. Hey, he just hey, he threw it, but it was a prayer, bro. That was a prayer.
Wow.
I knew he was gonna make it though.
No,
It's
he
Aaron
Yeah.
didn't.
Rodgers.
I'm just
It's Aaron Rodgers.
I'm feeling this team right now. I like what I'm seeing. I like the kind of football that they starting to play. All of a sudden, out of the blue, we got 8 turnovers in the last game. That's
Hey,
why I'm convinced that the Lions going. I'm convinced Jared Goff is going to throw interceptions in this game. I'm just convinced he's going to throw picks.
Yeah. Like I
oh,
said, man, let's just beat Detroit, man. Let's just beat the Lions. That's it.
I'm all in for Detroit. I cannot wait for this
I
game, man. I
hope
don't
it's.
give a fuck.
I
Like
hope
I said, I don't care win, lose. I mean, not win, lose, draw, but I don't give a fuck if we win by half a point, bro. We gotta win.
I hope it's a close game. I hope it's a nail biter. I want it to be tough. I want it to be hard. I just know that in order for Aaron Rodgers to win another Super Bowl, he got to go through a tough fucking ride, man. It got to be tough. It can't be no easy giving shit to him like Tom Brady playing against teams in a playoffs that he played in the AFC in his own division. Like, damn, y'all playing against the Jets. We already know where this finna go.
yeah. The only problem that that this team needs to figure out is that the receiving. Alan Lazard need to create more separation. Alan Lazard, you 6'5", 200 some pounds. You need to win these 50 balls like nothing. So what is you
Yeah.
tall for?
Hey,
Like
KH, I know you said we might play Philly, but man, I'm not confident in them. They might get knocked off.
because think
Um,
about it. Alan
well,
Lazard can't just be no
yeah,
blocker, man.
they're gonna get knocked off when they play us because they got the bye. They're gonna get the bye.
Right.
They
No,
get
but
the
other
bye.
teams still playing for the first seed though. If the Eagles lose this Sunday, if Jalen Hurts don't play, the Eagles will lose.
Jalen
And
Hurts is playing. Jalen Hurts is gonna play. The Giants is already talking about resting their players.
So what?
Giants
that,
play.
so New York Giants is that comfortable? That's crazy.
They locked in the 16. They
But
can't
you
go
still want
nowhere.
you
They
still
locked in
want to
the
still
16.
you should still want to beat the Eagles, man. At least beat the Eagles. Like, come on now, beat Jalen Hurts. Like, put Jalen Hurts in the ground. That's a that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you would do. That's what
That's
you
what
would do. That's what
That's
he would do.
the problem.
But with the way that the NFL want things to go, Dable don't want to play his starters. He rather
I
save.
know that's the thing is that you already finna get a whole week, so why not play your players? You finna get a bye week anyways. Like go
Giants
in
ain't
with.
getting no bye
Oh,
week.
The Giants not getting no
I
bye week.
mean the Eagles, like going in with a bang.
They are.
Okay,
They
I mean I understand that, but
they playing their starters. The Eagles gonna play their
Oh
starters.
yeah, okay,
So
yeah,
they
but
understand that Jalen Hurts is good to go. He gonna be out there because they don't they just want to wrap up. See here we go. Here we go. Listen to me. The Giants are resting their players, right?
but
Mhm.
The Redskins said we gonna start our third string quarterback in a final game against the Cowboys.
right.
they already eliminated, so they irrelevant.
Exactly. Exactly. The Giants don't want the Cowboys to win the division.
Obviously, the Cowboys is gonna win.
The Giants don't want the Cowboys to win the division. That's
Cowboys
why
lost
they
at the
rest
fifth seed.
players. The Giants don't want the Cowboys because if the Eagles lose and the Cowboys win, the Eagles still get the first seed, but they don't win the division. The Cowboys win the division. So the Eagles is saying, let's go out there and beat the Giants since they resting their players. The Giants is saying, since we got to play the Vikings first, what's the point of putting and we locked in the 6th seed? What's the point of putting Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley out there probably get hurt, and we try to play a glorified game to try to upset them to upset them from winning the division against the Cowboys.
I think Kirk Cousins gonna choke. He gonna choke it. He gonna choke the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying.
not a confident
Set up,
team right now.
it's set up for the Giants to beat the Vikings in the first round.
I hope so.
Dable was saying, I don't want to have no injuries, no significant injuries before I go beat the Vikings.
I would love to
Okay,
play. I would love to play New
So
York.
it's no
hey
point.
KH, to talk about narratives, KH, don't you want the Giants to win so we could play them in the NFC Championship since they beat us twice? What times we should have won Super Bowls?
No, I don't care
Yeah.
about the Giants. I don't care about the Giants. They are lost. They are lost cause. They did what they were supposed to do. They beat us out there in London. They did what they were supposed to do. It's going to be the Giants. I just can't see. I just think it's set up for Tom Brady to beat the Giants, for him to get his get back for losing them 2 Super Bowls.
Right.
I just I just seeing them saying, "Okay, Tom, go ahead and beat the Giants. Get your get back."
Hey,
So
but a Rodgers and Brady NFC Championship, I think that makes the most money for anybody in life. In the NFL, like if that's gonna be the matchup, like that's gonna get everything.
same thing with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, right?
We done seen that a couple times though, man. I don't know. Joe might slide up in there, man. Joe
Man,
quiet, man. Joe might slide up in there. I don't know.
Oh, that is true.
that's the only
Yeah.
thing I can't figure out. I can't figure out why the Bengals might. That's the only thing I see where something could pick up could happen is in the AFC. I think the Bengals they might do something special again, man. They might knock out somebody we didn't see coming.
Well, Joe Burrow,
They're not scared.
Jameer chasing them. They only last their contract, so that's a whole lot of money you got to pay.
That's
Oh,
right.
they're gonna pay them both. They get it. Come on, that's a package deal there.
I know you got Joe Burrow, you got Jameer Chase, you got T Higgins
That's why
on
they letting go. No, they letting go with one of the other receivers. We might fucking
Tyler
pick
Boyd.
him up.
If
Yeah,
they,
him or
if
Higgins. They gotta do something.
them two, then you can bring them two in Green Bay next season. Bring them
One, bro.
two.
We get one, bro, and that's the kind of free agent
I'll
we
take
go for.
two.
We ain't gonna go for no. Those are like middle tier receivers. I mean, they got potential, but those ain't no top notch guys. But
They
we
better than
we can pick
Lazard.
one of them up.
They better than Lazard. Both of them. They more proven.
Now we're
both.
blocking. Now we're blocking.
I mean, you can keep Lazard. Just let everybody else go.
TR. Is TR still there?
He on mute, so I think he's doing something right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
But that's only if Aaron Rodgers give us some money.
Bro,
Yeah,
he ain't doing that.
Somebody gotta give us some money if you want another receiver. That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
The
Well,
TV
yeah,
the TV money. Sorry, TR.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm here. I was just on mute, listening to you all.
I wanted to ask you what do you see our percentages of making the Super Bowl? What percentage do you?
Thir- 35%.
35%.
That's just off the
That's
top
not
of my
good.
head.
Hey, you forgot about we don't have Gary or Stokes. You forgot about them.
So what?
Yeah, we have to forget about them because they ain't gonna help us, bro. We can't keep thinking about them, dog. They done for the year.
It's hard, but it hurts. It hurts. It hurts the front seven though. It hurt us bad,
Bro,
man.
the year we won, we had 15 dudes on IR. We had Bernard Nixon's favorite player, Jermichael Finley.
Oh,
also,
don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro.
I had to wake you out. I had to get you with that, Bernard.
but also, you had Julius Peppers and Clay Matthews on the outside with Nick Perry. So you had your front seven.
Julius Peppers wasn't there, bro.
He wasn't. Well, it was Clay Matthews and what? Nick Perry.
Nick Perry wasn't there.
Yeah.
And who was on the other side of the edge?
I thought it was Perry.
I don't remember Nick Perry winning no Super Bowl with that team.
Oh, he got hurt.
No.
Ryan Grant was hurt.
No.
Ryan Grant.
Who was opposite of Clay, TR?
I don't know.
Who was the front seven? It was.
It would have been. Nah.
It was Johnny Jolly.
What about McDaniel? I think McDaniel.
BJ Raji.
BJ Raji.
Cullen
McDaniel.
Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins. Yeah. I already
Who
remember
was
Perry being
Clay Matthews.
And
AJ
we had
Hall.
a squad that year too. Nick Collins. Come on now.
But who's on the
right now. This
who's
team,
saying?
nobody knows the identity of this Packers team. No,
Right.
Nobody knows our identity. All they know is that we got a kick returner, we got Aaron Rodgers, and his defense is flying around the field, and the offense can run. They
forgot about the whole line
again. Hey, only concern again. You got two corners that's like, man, fuck this. We about to go show these rookies what's really good. You know, like that's my own. Again, I think we going all the way, but these receivers, they gotta bring it.
The receivers.
This what makes our offense so deadly. Just have to keep an eye on Christian Watson. It's the same thing with Devontae Adams.
You
fly. This guy number 9 right here, he can fly down the field. So you forgot about Bo.
You forgot about Bo Milton. You forgot about Bo Milton that we picked up. He running 4.3.
Yeah,
bro, he ain't getting in, bro. He gonna be on special team. He is not getting in, bro.
And you can use Keyshawn Nixon as a slot.
Bro, they're not gonna work. That's not happening.
Watson's ready for the primetime moment.
What happened?
I wish we do like the Patriots. How they use Mac.
The thing is to keep the defense attention on Christian Watson. When he's
important
back and forth, lined up on different sides of the field or the O line, they gotta be alert about him, especially if they know he's matched up against one of they that's not good enough. They know the shot is going there, so they gotta.
Yeah, they're gonna double team. They're gonna double team, triple team him, and that leave one-on-one everybody else,
which is gonna open up the field for Aaron Jones, for the tight ends, for Alan Lazard to make possession receptions, but for Randall Cobb to go over the tops,
be him.
Yeah, be him. You know, get open in the zones. You know what I'm saying?
Alan Lazard one-on-ones on the fades.
We need to score in the red zone, y'all. Yeah. We gotta start getting some fucking points, man.
That's the problem. The red zone is probably one of our, I'm not gonna say big, but it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
We need Hackett.
Yeah, we do. But we got AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones, bro. We should have no problems in the red zone. Run the
which we don't do. They run RPOs on the red zone.
I think that's play calling between Rodgers and Matt LaFleur. I think that's why.
That's why LaFleur need to call 2 runs.
Or maybe he is, but you know Rodgers, he's gonna switch out of it.
Right.
Nah, I don't think Rodgers is gonna switch out of it because you think about the last few games that Rodgers played. He's been kind of just him and Matt have been on the same kind of wavelength. He's been listening to Matt. He's been we've been running the ball more. I love I love our run scheme. It's the same play, but they do it in so many different variations at the offensive line. And Aaron will only check out of a play if he don't like what he see what the defense is showing him. Like that's what he's been doing the whole time. And every time he's checked out of it, he's checked into another run play.
Yeah.
These last 2 games, he hasn't thrown it. Only on third downs, on third and short, third and long, that's when he's throwing the ball. If it's 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, he changed it to a toss play or a run play. That one play where A.J. Dillon got around outside but got stopped 2 yards from the first down, Aaron checked out of that and checked into that play. He checked out of a play and checked into that play because he had open field on the opposite side. It's just the defender read it and came in and kind of didn't let A.J. Dillon get to where he was supposed to be at in time to get the first down. So Aaron checked out of that whatever run play that Matt LaFleur called, and he turned it into that other run play. So Aaron is seeing. He's getting okay, Matt, run the ball. Okay, Matt, you want to run the ball this way, but I'm seeing the defense lined up. Let's just try to run the ball that way. He only gonna check into a pass if it's a desperate time to throw the ball.
So Cage, you think
he does a couple times throw those hero balls on 3rd and 4th and short.
I know, man. TR, man. I was about to say the same thing, man. I hate that, bro.
He just missed that pass, bro. Y'all would have been happy if it was a touchdown. It should have been a touchdown.
I agree. I think he sees a matchup and he goes after it. Yeah. I don't hate that, but sometimes it drives you crazy.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you would think, okay, let's run the ball. But sometimes you could catch somebody slipping with a deep one. Yeah, he had the guy open, he missed the pass.
Yeah, but sometimes, man, just get the first down. Just take it. Just get the easy first down. Sometimes
I agree.
I mean, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13, but 3rd and 1, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, this is all very interesting. I think maybe we just hit the 2-hour mark. It's close to 1:30 here in my time, so I think maybe I'll shut this down. This is a great conversation. I know it got heated for a bit, but I love that shit.
It was very fun, man. Respect to all, man. Come on, I ain't tripping on nothing.
Huh? Bernard, you got work tomorrow?
No.
You finna go to bed?
Well, yeah, maybe tomorrow we can
tomorrow,
get on something.
No, I don't got work tomorrow, so tomorrow if you have some free time,
hey, but shit, it was nice jumping on here with y'all. It sound like TR shut this bitch down, but hey, man, long as we go get that motherfucking W against Detroit, I don't give no fuck, man. So let's go get this victory, man. I'm fully confident, and let's do it. Okay, TR, you heard me with the 35% for the Super Bowl. Final question: what is your percentage for this Detroit game? Can you give me 85 at least? Goddamn it!
Oh yeah, because I'm giving an 8 out of 10, so 85%. Hey, 35%. That's a 1 in 3 chance, right? Before the Viking games, I wouldn't have given you that. Before the Viking game last week, so it's improving.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate it. A good time as always.
Yep.
We'll be in touch.
All right.
Take care. Good night, everyone.
Yep.
All right.